Hello. Today we had our last lesson in Unit 7. It's called Lesson 7-6, Problem Solving, Use Objects and Draw a Picture. Have you ever used objects or drawn a picture to solve a problem? What kind of objects did you use? What kind of picture did you draw? This is the kind of problem we did today. Leo spilled ink on his paper. The ink covered up part of his picture of a tile floor. The tile floor was in the shape of a rectangle. There were 18 tiles in the whole floor. Draw a picture to show how many tiles were in each row. I changed this question to make the last words dark and bold and italics because it's really important to look at what the question's asking. We need to find how many are in this row. What we know is that there's 18 altogether. And if we really study this picture, there's something else we can count as well. I said, there's a trick to solve this kind of problem. Can you figure it out? You're going to be able to find the answer to this problem by seeing the total number, 18, and dividing that by 3. 1, 2, 3. 18 divided by 3 gives us the other factor in the array, because if you think about it, this picture of a tile floor, it's really an array. It's an array that got covered partly, but it's an array. 18 divided by 3 gives you the answer. 18 divided by 3 equals 6. There's 6 tiles in each row. Try another question. Some paint spilled on a square tile floor and covered up a part of the tiles. There were 16 tiles on the whole floor. Draw a picture to show how many of the tiles had paint on them. A couple important things to say. First of all, we know it's a square tile floor. So 16 is in a square array. Square means there's the same number going down as there are going across. If you count 4 going down here, you know there's 4 going across here to make a square. But also important to pay attention now to the question. It's not asking how many in a row, like the last question did. It's asking how many of the tiles had paint on them. Well, some people told me they just subtracted to solve. They said 16 total. I see 4 do not have paint. I know 16 minus 4 will give me my answer. Tell me how many did have paint. 12 tiles had paint on them, and this is how your drawing would look. 4 by 4. Another question. A square tile floor has 9 square white tiles and a mystery number of square black tiles. The white tiles are arranged in the center of the square. The white tiles are shaped like a plus sign. How many black tiles are there? How many tiles in all? I had one student solve this in a way that surprised me. He said, well, I can tell that there's 1, 2 going down in each of these small black squares and 1, 2 going across in each of these small black squares. So he said 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4 will tell me how many black tiles. How many tiles in all? I'll just take whatever I get when I multiply those black tiles, and I'll add the 9 that I know are there for white tiles. So 16 black tiles because 4 times 4 is 16. 25 tiles in all because 16 plus 9 is 25. Okay, this was one more question we did. You can pause the video and look at it. And then it asks you, what strategy did you use to find the number of tiles covered by paint? A lot of people subtracted for this one. Okay, this one. Last one we did as a class. Kim painted part of a tile section of a wall. The whole section of tiles was shaped like a rectangle, so here's your rectangle. There were 27 square tiles altogether. How many in each row? 27 divided by the columns you can see. 27 divided by 1, 2, 3 gives you how many in each row? 9 tiles in each row because 3 times 9 is 27. And that was it for today.